It's it's one of those where like I was typing out the stream title and I was like, I'm gonna call today's stream "Feeling Brave Today," just because I've talked about this so many goddamn times at this point. I don't think it's a surprise, but I mean it. The second I am not playing this game, so like, it's Thursday right now. I played Silent Hill 2 on stream 2 days ago on Tuesday. And I swear to God, the second I closed the game, I was thinking, why was I so slow today? Why was I so scared? It's just a game. It's just a game. It can't hurt me. Yeah, I don't get it. I just need to be more brave. I just need to progress. It's fun. The atmosphere is fun. Yeah, and then a couple days pass and I still feel that way. I'm like, I'm actually really looking forward to playing Silent Hill 2 this Thursday. And then Thursday rolls around and I'm still excited. It's great. I load up the game. I type my stream title. And then I actually look at the game and I'm like, ooh, kind of scary actually. Kind of a little bit too scary for me. Kind of a little bit scared all of the time actually. Yeah, like right now. So we'll see. We'll say hello.
Silent Hill 2? More like Violent Mill Crew.
I would believe that. I would believe that there is a violent mill in this town. I would believe that somewhere in this town is an old mill that is just absolutely rancid. That is just terrible. I would strongly believe that. Hello, Corvus. Hello. I'm feeling brave. I am feeling brave. It's like, whenever I remember that this game's scary, it's like, no, it isn't. No, it's not. It's fine. So, even though it's only been 2 days, I've completely lost all sense of what I was trying to achieve here. I know that I need to get into L3, and that currently, I'm not sure how I'm going to achieve that. Because I'm pretty sure that that door to L3 in the top right, that red line, generally seems to mean that it's a locked door from the other side. Yeah, so it's generally, that means that's a locked door from the other side. And if it has a circle around it, a circle generally means that there's like a thing that I can, like it either needs a key or or like the keypad. So the only thing I can think of, but it's weird because like the top right of the first floor map is also kind of blocked off. So all of those S rooms, so S1 through to S6, seem to be rooms. But I also can't imagine how I'll get into there because the squiggly line means blocked off. And I don't think I can get into the restroom, so I honestly don't know. Also, hello Mint, hello, how are you doing? How does this rate on the Mellow map scale? Honestly, pretty highly. I would say the actual visuals and the information is, I would in fact say, better than a Resident Evil game. The fact that there's extra notes squiggled on, so like drain, padlock, keypad, that kind of thing, that's really helpful. And it makes sense in game that it's there, because when he unlocks that kind of information, he like gets the map out and writes on it, so that's really nice. My only issue is, does it have to be that the game doesn't pause when I open the map? Because like, it's a good amount of information, but it's a lot of information to pass. And sometimes I think I just need a bit more time to deal with what I'm looking at, you know? Yeah. So. Okay, waiting on my PA, so twiddling my thumbs. I only know PA as, like, purchase agreement. And Corvus only knows it as Perfect Ape, of course. A classic acronym for Perfect Ape. Right, okay, let me get back to grips with what I need to do. So I know that I need to get Is it just one more wristband? Okay, so I have a bloody wristband. I have a bloody wristband, and I know that... other locations of note would be D1. But there's a combination lock in D1 that I think the X-ray room is going to give me answers. So, puzzles on the go. I need another X-ray photo to put into the X-ray room to get the key code for D1. I have the answer for the keypad to get into the nurse's station. And I think there's something in the treatment room for me. That would also clear out most of this floor except for L3, which I don't really know how to get into at the minute. On the first floor, I have the entirety of the left-hand side, terrifying, including stairs that lead down to the basement. So we can do the rest of the basement, you guys. Yay! If only personal assessment. Oh, okay, I see. There's so many meanings of PA. It stresses a person out in their mind's eye. Let me catch you with Twitch chat and then I'm going to be brave. I'm just trying to figure out which direction I'm being brave in. Like, do I have it in me to go try the entire downstairs? You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I in fact do. Let's go be brave. Right, so just to confirm, I currently have 10, I have 16 bullets for my gun and 3 bullets for my shotgun, which is a little scary. Determines my raise. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, I can see why you're a little nervous waiting for that one, but I'm hoping that all is good. I'm hoping you get a good big old number. I guess it is that time of the year. Right. Let's just go. Let's go and be brave. Need to catch up to inflation quick, yeah. That's something that could be taken several ways, but we all know which way to take that. We all know the correct way. No one is misunderstanding. Don't you worry. We know what kind of inflation you're catching up to. Right. Gonna be so brave until I become scared, and then I will be scared again. Yeah, it's noisy. It's real noisy around here. Okay, who's making all that noise? Oh, it's you? Okay. No! Nope, don't get me! I'm getting you! I'm killing you first. Joke's on you! Oh, I forget that she can do that. God, she's so mean. Right, I'm just gonna stab her a little more. Let's check out this room. Yay. Lovely in here. Big enjoyer of this place. You want to reach that side of the internet. The inflation side of the internet. Tee-hee-hee, everyone. Tee-hee-hee. Yeah, let's just go around the rest of this area before I go downstairs. I can be brave. Yeah, there's someone in here, I know. I can hear it, I just can't quite tell where it is. There's all the bugs? Oh yeah, hello. There we go. Shit. Fuck. Nope. They take so many bullets. It's ridiculous. Kill 75 enemies with melee weapons? Yay! I got an achievement, you guys! Yay! Everybody celebrate. Let's stomp the ground in excitement. That's how I feel. Excited. It's in the walls, deep inside. The mold remover gets rid of it for a while, but then the thing reappears in the exact same spot. We need to get in there, break it down if we have to, and root it out. Break it down, you say? How's this? That might be working. That might be exactly what they mean. Currently my alt tab, my homepage just doesn't work, but everything else is fine for now. Oh, that sucks. Like on Spotify? I'm so behind on Twitch chat. Give me a minute. I was trying to be brave, but I've shot myself in the foot. Sorry, Mint. We're all implying about inflation. The thing. I shan't say more. I shan't say more. I shouldn't. James looks massively non-threatening holding that gun. Yeah, that's because he literally only uses it to shoot women. You know, like a loser. Like a cuck. Why does no one have manners here? Do you mean in the video game or in my Twitch chat? Because we're all asking those questions. Okay, so I have some mold remover. Looks like I can combine that with something, but I don't think I have that on my possession right now. That's fine. Inflation side of the internet, is that something I need to submit ID for? Maybe. Maybe. Personally, I think that children shouldn't look at inflation. That's my hot take of the day. And we need a better system than submitting photo ID to whatever security company an internet provider wants. But we need something better than that, but we do need something. Okay, where? Where? I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you, Queen. And I can hear there's someone else as well. And I'm trying not to think too hard about that right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you are. Oh, yeah, there you are. There you are. You did mean Silent Hill. I know! Jumping out of the woodworks just to kill me? What's the point, you guys? It just means I'm gonna kill you. And I don't like doing that. It feels uncomfortable. It feels rooted in misogynistic violence, and I don't like that. But sometimes you gotta kill what you gotta kill, you know? Sometimes you just gotta kill. You just have to. I don't make the rules. I also don't have the bullets. That's lit. Right, where else can I go? So there's storage, the restroom, and then that is the entirety of this floor explored, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because it means that I have to go explore other places. And I don't like exploring. And I've always said that. What's the worst potential location, type, building, or environment you'd hate in a game like this? Honestly, hospital. Hospitals are just bad in these games. You know? Like, you know the hospital in Resident Evil 3? That sucks. Hello? Sorry, running water noises briefly scared me. Thank you for the follow, Short. Hello. Okay, let's go check out this room. Up, can't. That probably doesn't mean anything. That's probably nothing I should worry about. Oh, I'm totally gonna go save. They've just given me the option to reconnect to a save spot 5 minutes after leaving a save spot. Like, of course I'm going back. I love saving this game. Ghost. Wow, it's been a while since we've seen Feed. It's been a long while. It's a high number though. I love how obsessed combining items horror games are. It's because it's, you know, step 1 of the horror is what if you had to collect items from a scary location. Step 2 of the horror is what if collecting items wasn't enough and you had to collect a subsequent item to deal with the first item. It's that. It's got to add layers to the horror. The layer is what if you had to combine. You got the update that has the age verification stuff for Spotify, but for some reason you just haven't had the pop-ups. You can't load the main homepage. That sucks. I hadn't realized Spotify was going to be one of the places that had the age verification system. This is my issue with it, right? Like, I kind of do agree with a need for age verification on the internet. But I don't think it should be liberally applied. I think it should be very specific to very adult content. And I don't think Spotify should count under that. I also don't think educational material of any kind should count under that. It should just be porn. It should just be porn. I'm sorry. To spell it out, it should just be porn that is age verified. That's kind of it. You know? Yeah, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. And I meant that. Water. There is not a command for that, but you make a very valid point, Mint, and that is that I'm thirsty. This glass, by the way, is part of a set of 4 glasses that when you combine them, it looks like a fish. You can kind of see it here. This is the fish eyes and the fish mouth, and then it has like some scales. It's really cute. My head hurts as well. I have a headache today, and it's bad. So, pushing through anyway. Bravery is partly headache-based. Right, should we go down into the scary basement, you guys? Let's do it. Yeah, I'm not built for remembering stuff. I am forgetful. If I look away from the map for 4 seconds, I forget where I'm going. And that's very real. That's a very real challenge that I struggle with. The reports that if you don't age verify either through AI, face scan, or uploading government ID, they delete your account in 90 days. That's horrible. Yeah, see, it's that. For Spotify, I just don't agree with it for all things. I don't think it should apply to all things, basically. God, the music around here is getting tense. This whole game is kind of like that, obviously, but like it's bad around here. Sorry, for a second the map just didn't load in and I was like, Jesus Christ, what have I stumbled into? Where is this? Oh, I've straight up been here and I don't even think I realized. Okay. Well, back down we go. I saw that. That was weird. That was scary. Extending the vote to 16-year-olds and adding an age verification that blocks political content is interesting. You know, when you put it like that, Johan, it's a little scary, isn't it? When you put it like that, it's a little weird. I'm incredibly untrustworthy of a system put in place to make places that give people information harder to access freely. The thing is, I agree. So I feel like my opinion on the age verification thing is that information, whether good or bad, whether some think an 18-year-old or a 16, you know, I think information on the internet is important. And that includes difficult information about bad things. That, you know, I had unfiltered access to the internet from a very young age. And I think it was generally good for me. It meant that if I had questions, I could Google them and I could get answers. I think what's important is that young people learn how to just, like, learn the tools of figuring out where to get good information versus where you are getting bad or misleading information. That's important. And I do think that there are some things that people under the age of 18 shouldn't have access to on the internet. But that's like, I think that the difference between what a child on the internet shouldn't have access to versus what an 18-year-old, like, I just don't think, I think the majority of things on the internet anyone should be able to access. And I feel like my current understanding of the ID system is that a good 80% of the things that are blocked are things that anyone should be able to access freely. Also, hello.
Good evening, all Mellow Maniacs.
Yeah, this is an
gamers.
important message, by the way, so pay
Mellow
attention.
needs your help. Please give her your credit card number and the 3 funky digits on the back.
Yeah, I can't do anything without the 3 funky digits, you guys. You know this. You know that I need those numbers, so hand them over right now. Thank you, Toxic. Thank you for the 55-month resub, and also for passing along that very important message. It's important that we all know. Thank you. Is another problem though, what you find objectionable and worthy of gatekeeping is benign to others and vice versa. Yeah, that's the trouble, right? Like, who makes the decision on what is appropriate for under 18s versus what isn't? It's risky, right? Because, like, the second you have someone in a position where they think that, you know, you could have someone in that position who their boundaries make that decision, and that person's boundaries could be fucked up, basically. It's difficult though, because, like, and please do tell me, please do honestly say, do we genuinely believe that children should be able to see literally anything on the internet? It's tough, right? Because, like I say, I could see anything on the internet, and I think it was good for me. And I think the second you start putting limits on the internet, where you put those limits can very quickly become a problem. But I don't think children should be able to see everything that they can. I think unfiltered access to modern day internet is not good for children. But I think it's really tough figuring out what is and is, like, on either side of the line, right? Because exactly what I think is, for me, what is objectionable, for me, the thing that I think under 18-year-olds shouldn't have access to on the internet is pornography. But also, like, is it like, I think that's coming from my position and the way that I am. And also, I'm very aware that, like, is it actually the end of the world if a 16, 17-year-old who's figuring themselves out has access to healthy forms of sexual expression? No, that's not a problem. I think it's just that the internet's fucked up, you guys. I've been incredibly fortunate that Twitter took 3 days to decide and has assigned me 18 plus so I can still see my gay people. Hell yeah, thank goodness Twitter just arbitrarily got it right. You've had your account for 10 years, so it just makes sense. Yeah, valid. They should poll everyone in a giant theatre. If it gets a big enough reaction from most people, it goes on a list. Yeah, in fairness though, I feel like a vote on what is and isn't objectionable would be good. But at the same time, there are still lots of things that society is very bad about, and I worry that if it was just a vote, then you'd have people voting that 16-year-olds can't learn about, like, different, like, they can't learn about gender identity. And that would be fucked up, because that's important, valuable, and valid information to be able to access freely. Can't Google shit without some AIBS or sponsored search result? Yeah, I've been using the like, if you do dash AI to try and not get Google to give you that. Because I like looking for the, you know, I know that sometimes you need information really quickly. And again, it's one of those things, it's like Amazon, right? Like, it's a bad resource in many ways because it's preying on people with limited time. And people with limited time or limited funds or people that shouldn't be preyed on, basically. We've opened a can of worms here. I have a lot of opinions. I think we might reach a point in the next 5 or so years where the average person simply cannot distinguish between what is AI or fake, and I hate that. Yeah, true. Even I have trouble. Like, some things I think are really obvious, but some things it's kind of hard to tell. And it's only going to get better at tricking us and worse for the whole world. Growing up with something and turning out fine shouldn't be an argument either way. Yeah, do you mean like... That's fair. Do you mean how I'm standing here and I'm saying I grew up with it and I was okay? Like, because I also appreciate that me having unfiltered access to the internet, and my point is more like I generally don't feel traumatized by the things I saw on the internet and don't think that I learned anything harmful. Like, I don't think I internalized any misinformation from unfiltered access to the internet. But I'm also aware that, like, the determinant in how I feel as an adult was not just the unfiltered access to the internet. There were like a lot of factors around that as well. So it's very different person to person. Person to person. I make the decision they've got to ask me. I would trust you, Johan. You can decide. You can decide. I've had internet access since I was like 10. I just learned how to be safe and have support around me. And verification generally does nothing but make people find workarounds and put themselves in a more dangerous position to continue accessing that content. Yeah, because you can just use, like, as far as I'm aware, you can just use VPNs. So, like, if you're 15 and you have encountered a barrier to accessing dangerous content, you're not, like, a modern 15-year-old is internet literate enough already to know how to get those workarounds. You know, it's not like a modern day 15-year-old's gonna go, oops, got blocked, not even gonna try. They're gonna use their own money to get a VPN, or they'll borrow a friend's VPN, you know? Or Toxic. Toxic can make the rules. In fact, a coalition of Toxic and Johan determining the rules seems fair to me. Human psychology at any age isn't built to handle the kind of stuff we see and consume on the internet. That's increasingly a kind of feeling I have, Magic. Not gonna lie. Like, I feel like full consumption of the internet on a day-to-day basis isn't good for me. And I'm 24. Like, in theory, this thing's done cooking. And yet it still doesn't feel good. And I'm aware that my unfiltered access to technology from the age of, like, 8, when I could use my mum's laptop, from that age onwards I've had unfiltered access. But my version of access from 8 onwards is very different to the current child's internet access from 8 onwards. For starters, it's probably not 8 onwards, it's probably like a little younger. With a bit more filtering, but still. Yeah, parental controls exist, but for that you need active parenting. Yeah, exactly. And also even parental controls, like, I've always felt like parental controls are risky because, like you say, if a kid wants to look at something on the internet, they'll find a way, you know? So I do generally feel like people should have access to anything on the internet. It's just, I feel like we've also seen a rise of the internet being used to give people some really harmful opinions. So this is why it's challenging, right? Because on one hand, you could have a harmful opinion and the internet could be the way that you learn more about the world and you learn the things that you need to learn to properly understand that opinion and get out of it. Like, without that learning, without that unfiltered access, you'd be stuck in that. Alternatively, you could get pulled into those unhealthy, like, mindsets or those unhealthy communities via the internet. Like, it's a tool that could be used to pull someone out or pull someone in, and it sucks. Like, this is too complicated, right, you guys? Like, I don't know what you do about that when there's a tool out there that is unhealthy for adults, that we only just now are churning out adults that have grown up with it, And it's a tool that simultaneously can fix problems and is also causing all of them. Yeah, look what adults did with access to Alex Jones and how young men are handling having access to Andrew Tate. Exactly. But equally, there are probably young men out there that maybe fell into that kind of sphere, and the internet has been a way that they have learned more and gotten out of it, so. Congratulations to Melly for being the first ever person to be 23 years old and 24 years old at the same time. Shit, have I not updated some of my bios? Oops, well I'm 24, I promise. The government said they're gonna look very closely at how people use VPNs. Yeah, but like that's like when the BBC says that they know who is watching BBC without a TV license. They don't know, you guys. They can't know. They don't know. I know this isn't the point you're making, but I want to mention that study about brains aging at 25 was bullshit. Latest studies suggest that our brains never stop growing and changing and evolving, which is cool. No, it is relevant though, because I think I said earlier, like, I'm 24, this thing's supposed to be done cooking. But you're right, it isn't. It isn't. Like, the reason why it feels like as an adult the internet can change you and fuck you up is because, Brains are always changing, and in many ways we don't know how or why. I feel like we might have broken me. No, it's fine. I think it's just like, I really, I'm gonna stop talking about this because I'm aware that as much as it stresses me out, it's also very stressful for other people. But I do increasingly find myself just so stressed about like how to navigate technology. Like, I have a lot of access to AI tools as part of my job, and I'm strongly encouraged to use them. But I also feel like if I start using AI tools now, like, oh my god, I don't want to unpackage this either, but Jesus Christ, like, I just feel like the very real risk of a lot of these things, of like not having access to information on the internet and of AI, is that I don't want to be stupid. I like knowing things. I like learning things. I like having a problem and solving it using my mind. I think that's really cool. And I think it's fun, and I think it's good for me. And I'm finding myself increasingly concerned about a world where I'm encouraged. My ability to avoid those things is facilitated. And the ability of young people growing up to do that even more is scary. The amount of overarch on what is covered and the lack of consideration for how personal information is handled feels very sinister. It does. It does. It just feels not very thought out. It feels like a reaction to... So, for me, it feels like a reaction to a very real problem, but like a reaction rather than an action plan. Rather than like a really thought out, considered solution. It's like the problem was identified and they went for the most slap a bandage on its solution that will not work and will cause more harm. Redo the cooking stream except it's Miller with her brain. It feels like it's cooking right now. It feels like it's heating up. I don't think anymore. I don't have to think. So this is more thinking than I've done in the past 2 years, probably. I love to think so much. Problem solving is my favorite thing. And it's like, it is fun. It's fun thinking. It's fun knowing. It's fun learning. And I think it's a massive problem to encourage people to not find fun in that. Like, people should be encouraged to have fun with boring things. Life shouldn't just be about trying to avoid the things that are shit. It should be about, where you can, loving them a bit. Like, having to think about something can be stressful and hard. And it should still be something to be appreciated a little. And ironically, Miller, based on that stuff we've done together, and we've worked on a lot of projects, I think you're incredibly intelligent, even to the point of not recognizing. Shut up, shut up! I think I'm not! I don't think I am. Stop it! Ow, I just hit myself. I hit my glasses in the face. I hit myself in the glasses, is what I'm trying to say, in the face. I think I think I am personally surrounded by a lot of incredibly intelligent people, and I think that I'm soaking a little bit of it up. I think a little bit of it working its way over to me. Free thinking is dangerous. Thinking's so dangerous, you guys. We should stop. If you're thinking, stop it right now. No more of that. I do feel incredibly anxious about everything online, but also I get so much joy from online and the places I've curated for myself. So it's honestly an endless cycle, and there's some comfort in knowing that I'm not alone in that concern. Hello? Thank you for the Wario
In the
laugh.
certified Melismart truther.
No,
Happy
no,
payday
I'm a
to
mellow
me.
smart denier. But I do agree. I agree. I agree that I'm smart. Thanks. No, I think I'm just surrounded by a lot of very smart people. And I where possible, I want to try and have opinions. I find it hard to have opinions. I'm not a great thinker. But yeah, I feel like the online thing, it's hard, right? Because it, like, online has been so important to me. But I also generally think it's bad. I don't know how to resolve those things.
Boo. Hey Millie, it's me, the video game Silent Hill. I was just wondering if you'd like to play me again sometime.
Oh, you know Silent
Do the
Hill.
doorbell.
Oh, you make a really good point. It's just like, have you considered that you're really scary? Whereas the current state of the world is really cool and not scary. It's actually more fun to talk about the current state of the world, I promise. Oh! I actually can't even get downstairs? The downstairs is actually blocked off? Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, I guess I'll head upstairs to the treatment room then. I find it hard to have opinions because I'm always right. Shit's just fact. True. You find it incredibly easy to be correct and incredibly difficult to have opinions. Yeah, I respect that. I respect that. I'm also gonna check the keypad code before I head on over to it. So it's the top right, straight to the bottom left, and then across one. We're all gonna remember that, right? We all remember that? I'm gonna get treated in the treated room? Oh, to a little present? Okay. There's gonna be a little present for me? You hope surgery goes well? Me too, you guys. Thanks. It means a lot to know you're all wishing me well. Is someone awake in this room? I actually think we're fine. Right, so it's this, 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 and then that. In I go. Time to get spooked. I can't wait. As we're back in the horrors, I'm here to inform you I did see Bring Her Back yesterday and it was incredibly horrific. Perfect! I'm glad you enjoyed it then. Was it what you expected and hoped for after Talk to Me? There was something in there. Oh my god, why is this room so full of bugs? Oh! Why is everything vibrating? That was bad, personally. They feed me garbage and rotting meat, crawling with maggots, thick with sinew. They make me bite down, the juice is red and yellow, hit the back of my throat. I choke and I gag and I vomit. Till my throat is sore, an aching, throbbing tube of flesh. I push it all out, but I still taste it. Yummy! Ooh, I didn't know they had such diverse and interesting food meals available in this hospital. Genuinely one of the most upsetting and unsettling films I've ever watched. I literally felt every possible negative emotion, including anger, frustration, sadness, and ended up crying through the credits. Best movie of the year. Yeah, that sounds like a banger. in the horror genre. That sounds like what you'd want out of horror. Respectfully, I bet you loved that. Okay, well, back up the stairs I go, I guess.
Mickey, it's Riku.
It's
They put bugs in
Riku
him.
from Kingdom Heart? Why would they put bugs in him? I'm sorry for wishing you evil. Please make the hill more silent. Yeah, now you get it. Now you get it. This is what I've wanted this whole goddamn time, and they won't give it to me. They are determined to make this hill as scary as possible. And I was sold on a lie, basically. I was sold on this whole place being very silent and quiet and relaxing. And it's not what they gave me. It's just not what they gave me. They gave me something much worse. Bella's been bedridden in hospital for 6 years. This won the fancy awards. Yeah, I've moved between wards. That's the background you see. This is one of the nicest ones. It's a nice one that I'm in currently. Oh, wait, yeah, shit. So that's how I get downstairs. Probably? I don't know. I don't even know if I can go downstairs. It just feels weird to have done that left section of the map if I'm not going to be forced to go down there. The bugs didn't like that. The bugs hated it. Right, speaking of things to hate, you guys, let's go over here. Let's walk around this floor. I think we're gonna have a blast. I know I'm having fun. Yippee! Okay. Right. Oh, moldy radiograph. I see now. I see. Let's demold that thing. Let's get that all nice and clean. Be prepared for lots of horrible things happening for an hour and a half. Oh, that's just this game. That's just this stream. Right. There we go. I can't even really tell what that is. I'll take a screenshot, but like, what is that? Like 4:37:12? I guess. Oh, I actually think he wrote it down. He did, he wrote it down. That's helpful. You know I like horror. I was physically shaking and crying in the cinema. That seems like a very intense horror film. Or at the very least very effective if it was doing that to you. 4:37:12. Although I guess I'm conflating liking horror and familiarity with horror with like complete acceptance and comfort, which isn't true, you know. Okay. So what was it? 4:37:12. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7, I think. And then 12. Yay! Let's go in here with all the bugs. Yay! Sorry, that was particularly bad, right? That was like especially the worst thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Great. So, back down we go, I guess. God, what's the quickest way I could get back downstairs? So I have to go... I kind of have one route, really, don't I? Okay. Back down the stairs, and then down the corridor and right. Getting out of this area. I leave this door. I go left, and then I go right. Okay. Cool. Everything's seeming good and normal so far. Oh yeah, everything's feeling really good right now. The frame drops, love those. Love those. Particularly relaxing. I'm just gonna stay in this menu for a second and let everything cook. Oh no, Mello is conflating. Somebody help! Somebody help right now. It's getting really bad. I can't turn it off. To be fair, talk to be God to me as well, so big wins. Damn. I guess those directors are just cooking up a particularly successful storm for you. It's also occurring to be looking at this map that I-7 is like 100% a boss room, right? Like I-7 is 100% the worst place ever for a person to be. Right, down the stairs. We go down the stairs, and then from the stairs we turn a quick right to go in a straight line, and then right. Okay.
Hello?
Hello? Hello, Angel! Thank you for the follow. Hello. Okay. Let's be brave. It looks like there's so much space to run around in, right? 100%. The most space, actually. Okay. Creaky, scary noises. Aside from the creaky scaries, though, everything's fine. No need to worry, you guys. I'm just walking in a straight line. Everything's fine. You know what? Just in case. I know I just saved. What if we did it again? What if we did it again? What if one more time? What if one more save? Just one. One more. Ooh boy, ooh boy. See, that's really ominous. That, like, I'm gonna get a key to this one storage room. Like, why? What could be in there possibly? What could possibly be in there? Hello, Thievery, hello. Free me from this hell work. Don't worry, I'm gonna call your job and tell them to let you leave. Filthy and bloodstained. I don't really know how to solve this. Oh! Wait, I think I do. I think I did it. 71, 45, 92. 71, 45, 92. That doesn't really seem to be anything I can do with that. Hold on. Why do I know numbers? I don't think there's anything on the map that requires me to know numbers, you guys. I need the key. The safe? Oh, that is the safe. Yeah. So the thing is, this middle bit looks like it could do with numbers. That does go up to 9, I guess. So I guess it could be like 1, 2... hold on. 71, 45, 92. 71, 45, 92. 71, so... 71, 45, 92. Okay, so it's not that. Oh, okay, wait, yeah. I guess... Okay. Okay, I have to admit to you guys, I don't really know why that achieved what it did. But I'll take it. I won't complain. I'm not mad. I was about to say they're right in the order. I've completely forgot that, like, I could move them around. My brain was just like, oh, this is where I've put them, so that has to be correct. Okay. Will you reimburse me my last paycheck? In that case, go ahead. I can help trash. I'll bully them. I'll make them do it. Well, okay, so here's the thing. That headache I mentioned, very real. I've had minor headaches, I'd say 3 out of 4 work evenings this week. Tuesday was actually the only day I was okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's been a stressful work week and it's probably just that. But I wasn't planning on streaming for long today because of that. I wanted to stream because I really want to build that schedule of Tuesday, Thursday. And I'm really glad I did stream today. I've had fun aside from the horrifying existential dread of the current state of the internet and the wider world. Aside from that, I've had fun. But I wasn't planning on streaming for long today, so I do want to check out this door, and then I might see from there how much else I can fit in. Because I know it'll have been a really short one, but headache. Also, welcome back, Corvus. I hope everything's okay on your street, if things were kicking off. It originally had the outlines of the wristbands that it matched up to. Yeah, 100% it did. It had the placement of the actual, like, pull tab of the bands. I just found it weird that the outline didn't stick around, but I guess that was like a bit of a direction. Does the number combo now work on the safe? You make an excellent point. So now it's 92. Okay, 924571. 924571. 92 9 2 4 5 7 1. No, that's fair. That's fair. I have a feeling that even though this goes 1 to 9, that missing piece will be important. And I'm sure that when I open this door, that will be the only thing in here. Oh, okay. This is not what I expected. Oh, it's the piece. It's like actually straight up just the piece. What is this? Oh, I think this is information about those 3 patients. I think this is where he was up all night thinking crazy style about those patients. Oh. I see. I think we have to rearrange the animal. To determine... the secret. Okay. This is fun. I love rearranging the animal. Easy peasy. We arranged that animal. That's gonna be a fun one to come back to. What? I think we need to rearrange the animal. It's a bit of a tough one out of context. Oh, he's actually so lit. This is, okay, so this is what I'm saying about actually being a really big fan of this map system. Because he writes down the important stuff. He actually writes it down. He actually makes a note so that I can see it. So that's the order, 1, 2... Okay, so we were right that we need to know the numbers based on the band. It's just that the numbers don't exactly match. I have no hearts, I'm a heartless. Can you believe I said that? That was so fucked up. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna make a note on my phone. Straight up. Because otherwise I think if I need to remember that and figure out the shapes, I'm gonna have a really bad time. So, what are we cooking with? 92, 45, 71. Yeah, it's a really nice map system. It's like baseline, it has all information you need, but then you fill it out in a way that's very descriptive. So, circling puzzle pieces, it's just so much better. Like, Resident Evil tries, particularly like the remakes that kind of color code a room based on whether it's done, but it's not great. This kind of like edited map, the kind of map that like updates itself with this kind of level of information as it goes. I think this level of detail would have been really nice for Hollow Knight, and it's what I hope for in Silksong when it's eventually real, maybe. Oh my god, I actually think I have to figure out the shapes in advance. Okay. So 9 is the moon. 2 is the katakana for Ray, I think. At the very least, I'll know what I mean by that. So, that's what matters. 45 is... I can never remember. I think that's like the symbol for male. And then 5 is circle with dot. 71, so that's little evil drawing, and 1 is sideways T. Ooh. I know exactly what I mean by all of those things. The funny thing about watching stream at work is that you have to dip every time people want to talk to you. That I feel like that's an interesting layer, that you're like receiving the stream in bits and pieces. You have to disappear and then regain the information. Okay, but then hold on, because then why did I need that? Okay, so if it's moon, katakana, man, circle with dot, evil, sideways T. That's straight up. Hold on. Hold on. 924571. And I also can't change that now. Like, that's the setting. Let's go back to the book. Maybe I'm not processing right. He has to put the puzzle pieces of what's happening in stream together. You're doing what I'm doing with this book, but in real time. Yeah, wait. So, hold on. He straight up wrote down the numbers, but not in the... Oh. You guys, I figured it out. It's that in my head, the number 9 had to be the second from the right because suddenly in my head that went 1 to 10. But 9 is the last number, aka the that's embarrassing. AKA it goes 9, katakana, man, circle with dot, evil, sideways T. That's really embarrassing. That's really rough. Their images became blurry, melting together. I could no longer tell. Not sure if I can do it, but maybe you can. This will take you where you need to be, though probably not the way you want to. Yeah, no, you're so right. I do not want to go up to that rooftop. I do not want to go up there. Not even slightly. Not even a bit. This is what happens when you have unfettered access to the internet as a child. Unironically, yes. This is what happens, you guys. I look at a sequence of symbols and I think automatically that there must be 10 of them. This is what it does. It messes you up. This is why children shouldn't have access to Wikipedia. This is why children shouldn't have access to specifically the YouTube channel Crash Course. This is why children shouldn't have access specifically to the book Little Women. I'm so decimal brain. I am. Everything goes 1 to 10, 1 to 10, just over and over again. It's hard being me. You don't get it. Oh, can I do it? Can I go up to the roof? Can I bring myself to do that? That sounds really hard right now. Okay. Okay, what if I went up to the roof, but what if I ran all the way there and also my game was muted? What then? Okay, so I leave, I go in a straight line all the way, then I go left, up the stairs. Once I'm up the stairs, I take a left, and then a left, and then a straight line. Right. Let's go. Running now. Nothing will ever get me. It's being scared impossible. What did I say? I said left and then left again. Okay, well now that I've got here, I might as well. God, how did they know? They were actually so right. I don't want to be up here. I don't want to be up here, like, even slightly. The rain effects are kind of annoying. And in fact, I wish I could turn them off. Not even because they're scary, but they kind of tank my frame rate a little. No thank you. I think I'm going to explore the rest of the way before I do that. How bad could it possibly be? The raised walkway unnerves me. This whole thing unnerves me. Did we have to have the rain, you guys? I'm not kidding. It's not good. Like, like, the vibes are kind of nice with the rain, but they make it even harder to see. And I also just genuinely don't believe that my computer can handle it. You're right about the raised walkway, though. Like, why? Why would this be here? Like, have I tricked myself into thinking there's going to be a boss fight down below, but actually it's going to be up here on the roof? What about a lowered walkway? I mean, arguably, the rest of the roof is a lowered walkway. And I feel equally unhappy with that. May 9, rain. Stared out the window all day, peaceful here, nothing to do, still not allowed to go outside. May 10, still raining, talked with the doctor a little. Would they have saved me if I didn't have a family to feed? I know I'm pathetic and weak, not everyone can be strong. May 11, rain again, the meds made me feel sick today. If I'm only better when I'm drugged, who am I anyway? Oh, that's... that's just unironically quite sad. That's just, like, bad to hear, you know? Why is there a rooftop I can go up to that's just, like, sad? Oh! Trash, I don't know how you called it so hard. The walkways give very much way to get around something that's following you. There he is. And there's the frame rate. Gone. Ooh, gone. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, these textures are bad. Oh my god, I need to pause the game as soon as physically possible. This is awful. Okay. Let me give this a good old pause, you guys. Let me just... Okay, thank god. Whew! At least your computer hasn't taken a break to load something yet. Literally! How did you simultaneously... How did you summon that? Oh, well, I mean, I guess he did send me where I wanted to go. I guess. I guess he literally did, like, throw me down to exactly where I wanted to be. I just feel like he didn't do that on purpose. It's the Chad's toxic boyfriend. See, he's only hurting the main character of the game. He wouldn't hurt us. Yeah, could I, like, unlock this? I would really love to save the game, you guys. It's like right there. Oh. Oh, that's fine. It probably auto-saved. Let's just keep going. Okay, scary child's drawings. Sneak peek into the hallway we're going to. Yay. It's so nice in here. So nice and good, personally, is my opinion. That's my take on this room. That it's good. Out of context horror noises from stream in my pocket. Exactly, you're piecing it together. Okay, 14 health drinks, 6 syringe. Maybe I have nothing to be worried about, actually. I can tank, like, a decent amount of damage. However, a little concerned about the health items the game is giving me. Oh my god, I literally said that this area was going to be a boss fight and it's giving me health items. I just want to save. I don't want to progress. Oh! Video game that is kind. Video game that is kind and loves me with all its heart. Video game that is my best friend. The game is funneling me towards Big Scary Room. Not only is it funneling me towards Big Scary Room, it's giving me access to a save point and healing items. And it's just shown me Pyramid Head. Because you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna leave Hydrotherapy Room, go around the corner, like, go around that corner to where Laura is, that little question mark on the map. I'm gonna see her, she's gonna run through big double doors, I'm gonna have that corridor to collect some last minute options, and then there's gonna be items, and then there's gonna be a scary boss fight in room I7. He's on the roof, he was on the roof. Interesting fun fact about the roof. I could go straight back up there right now. Like, if I went down this corridor, turned left, and went right, I could go up back to the roof. In fact, what if I did? Should we see? Should we see what happens? He locked it? Piece of shit. Piece of shit. There was another thing. There was a whole other thing I could have explored, and he actually just took that away from me. For no reason. Are the keys not in the lock? I have to assume that Pyramid Head is literally like on the other side of the door, like leaning against it, so that it doesn't open. I have to assume that's what's happening. He's like leaning ahead and he's like, tee-hee-hee, tee-hee-hee. What do you think his head is so big? It's all brain in there. It's all brain. Right. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe I feel brave. Maybe. The headache, though. Do I feel brave is the question. Maybe I feel brave, you guys. Maybe I feel brave. Don't be a pussy. Jesus Christ, Avery! Fuck, I mean, I guess. Fair enough, honestly, fair enough. I think I needed to hear that. I think I needed that. Right, let's go. Let's just go, let's just do it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, scary rooms. That one's open, which makes me not want to go in it. See, I'm gonna push into this door and I'm gonna get a cutscene. I just know it. This is just the worst. My hands are sweating. This is horrible. Oh no, oh no, oh no, you guys. Oh no, I don't think I can do this. Why did I say I was doing this? Corvus, why are you saying tee-hee? Corvus, why are you saying tee-hee?
How do you know my name?
Eddie told me.
That big, fat blabbermouth.
Okay, I don't think we need to fat shame Laura. Kind of inappropriate.
Away from me. And how do you know about Mary?
How do you know specifically that I
just
didn't
do.
love her?
What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No.
Hold on. There we go.
I won't. Please, just... I need to know.
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying.
Oh, he yelled! He said he wasn't gonna yell and he yelled, piece
Don't
of shit.
believe me. See if I care.
Hey!
Let go.
Sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Don't say hurt by what? Don't ask the question. Don't invite that into your lives.
There's something I gotta get. It's important.
What is it?
A letter
Oh no, I hate this.
for Mary.
What?
I hid it.
I hid it in that room over there, the boss room. Literally. It's in there, it's in the boss room. Just go in, it'll be fine. My hands are sweating, I hate this. I put the collectible in the boss room, James. You're going to have to fight something big and scary. It's in the back behind an old pipe. Stop. The game's gonna switch. It's gonna make me do this. I can already tell. It's gonna make me do this. I'm not even gonna have the comfort. Piece of shit.
Haha. Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Laura, open this door right now.
What's the magic word? Nope.
Just say
That's not it.
please.
I guess I won't open it.
I would say please in this situation, like a normal person.
In your dreams.
Just say please.
Please open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura!
If this girl gets me killed, I'll scream. Yeah, so what's that? Yeah, what's going on up there? What? What? What do I even do? Oh, wait. I'm not kidding. What do I do? Oh. Fuck. Ah! I don't even think I'm achieving anything right now. This is... Oh! Oh, you little guy. We're not playing a game. What the fuck? I don't like this, you guys. Keep on attacking him, draws a jump. Thank you. Thank you for the advice. Ooh. Okay, I'm on combat light, so... Oh, okay. No! Oh! Shit. Oh my god, okay. Woo! Nope. Combat light. I can just do this. You'll die eventually. Nope. Okay. Oh my god, why are you yelling like that? What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god, scary! No! Oh my god, I'm out of bullets. Oh no. Well, that's not great, to be fair. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I think he's gone. I think he's dead. Is this a Pokemon? Some people could describe it as such. Why does it have a mouth? Question. Why does it have a mouth? Ooh. Wait, is that Pyramid Head? Shut up, no. You should kiss the mouth. I would really rather not. Personally, strong preference of mine that I don't. Oh my god. Ooh, yucky. Ooh, bad. Not helping my headache, I have to admit. Why did I think it was a sentient table? You basically just summed up half the monsters in Silent Hill. They're all sentient objects of some kind. Here comes the fun. Personally, fun is not the feeling I'm getting from this. Maybe the opposite of fun, like how you say bad time, bad good, bad no-no, evil bad. Oh, he is not doing so well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, you guys. I think this might be Evil Town again. Stop! I have the whole hospital again? Was once not enough? Also, I have like no weapons now. Patient number 3141 designation. Initial symptoms hyperfocus. Current diagnosis, they can be fixed. Recommendations, stop at nothing. I'm in the day room? Oh no. Big no no no. Okay, so that's not something I can fix. Oh, yikes. Evil Hospital, don't you wish you were back in Nice Hospital? In retrospect, maybe Nice Hospital was better than I had given it credit for. In retrospect, maybe Nice Hospital was nice and this is not good. You can even say that you're a resident. A resident in something evil. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, let me just reacquaint myself with this map. That's fine. Honestly, the Otherworld place earlier wasn't even that bad. This is fine. What's going to be interesting is if Maria is in the same spot. Evil buildings in Silent Hill are more immersive and beautiful, actually. They have a specific charm. They do have a certain vibe. Like, obviously, the building anyway was pretty dilapidated. But this is a certain next level kind of dilapidated that's like a little fascinating. Like, it's definitely a fun aesthetic. Like, I imagine this comparison has been done before, but this is the kind of vibe that it feels like. Hello? Hello, Videx. Thank you for the follow. Is Videx correct, by the way? Or like Videx? Or would you prefer Realone? If you tell me, I'll try my best to remember. I'm generally okay at that. Yeah, I was gonna say, so this feels vaguely like, Stranger Things. Videx, okay, perfect. Got it. Like, you know in Stranger Things, particularly in the first season, I guess, like with the Upside Down. It's kind of giving that. I feel like Stranger Things, kind of pulled a little bit from this. Okay, so I've been streaming a little longer than I even expected it to, today. I appreciate that it's still a very short stream, but I think I might call it here. Oh yeah, that's not scary at all. Yeah, that's great anyway. Yeah, I think I might call it here. And then next stream we can explore a bit more of the... We can explore a bit more of the scariest hospital in the world, where literally every 4 seconds there is a new scary noise and I have the urge to save the game again. Upside Down is 100% inspired by Silent Hill. I could see that. I kind of respect it more for that. Like, this is a cool aesthetic. I could see why someone would want to steal from it. Also, before I go, a little present for you all. Hold on. There we go. There she is. She's in hospital. She's not feeling very well. She really gets around. She's been everywhere, you know? She's been everywhere. Is she okay? No, she's okay. She's okay. She's recovering. She had a little bit of a health scare, but she's being treated. She's getting the best care possible. Well, as good care you can imagine from this. I don't like that the lighting is still active. When the game gets paused, yeah. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I guess it's because I haven't technically paused the game. I've exited the tab. So I wonder if, like... I wonder if the game just runs certain things. Viddy, cool name, actually. Viddy's a nice nickname. Is that a Pokemon? Yes. Yeah, so basically we figured out that this render of Jinx with like the color saturation down and a slight filter that kind of merges it a little with the color of the background, kind of always looks pretty good in Silent Hill. Like, it's something about the angle, like the resting angle of the protagonist and the corridor and the angle of her pose, but I just think it always looks disturbingly natural. Like, she fits in a little bit too well, in my opinion. To the point where, like, I just got rid of her and reopened up the game, and for a second I was really confused why she wasn't at the end of the corridor. Right, okay. I'm gonna call it here. Thank you all for hanging out today. I'm glad that I was brave. I'm glad you all helped me be brave today, and I appreciate that. We made, I think, more progress today than I did in all of Tuesday's stream. Thank you, I was so brave. And I guess we'll just have to see how brave I can be in this version of the hospital, because currently feeling like I will not be very brave. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. I had a good time. My life, that's harsh. Maybe a little. I should be back next Tuesday. It probably won't be a very long stream next Tuesday. I know, big surprise, crazy surprise, right? Mello's only streaming for approximately an hour and a half. Ooh. But yeah, I have a very busy work day next Wednesday, so the Tuesday I'll probably have to end stream early and have a little bit of a rest. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I had fun with this game today, and I'm really looking forward to exploring the other world, even if I'm also incredibly nervous. So I'll be back next Tuesday, same time as always, and as always I'll post an announcement in my Discord the day I'll be going live. Or if something comes up and I really can't stream, which I'm hoping to avoid, but if it happens, I'll post about that as well. So until then, enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy your weekend, and XOXO, go piss, girl.